Well, howdy, y'all. Top of the morning to you on this sunny Sunday. A little bit crisp outside today. I have to say I don't like the cold weather. And it's cold. Blessings to everybody in the name of Yeshua, the Messiah. Jesus, the Messiah, I do pray that everybody is absolutely blessed. We have a lot of stuff to go over today, guys. I want to talk about the corn, Bitcoin. I want to talk about Ethereum. Touch on some other altcoins as well. Shout out to Memory Man. Shout out to Mr. Fatwa with his 6 kitty cats. We're gonna have a chill stream today, y'all. A nice chill Sunday stream. Hey, shout out to Clocks and Clouds who got a nice trade with the 3-hour, 12-minute strategy. It's a great strategy, absolutely. You can get some juicy trades off of it. Make sure to like the video because as usual, I will be giving away, what is it? 0.025 Bitcoin if we can get this up to 750 likes. Shout out to Super Kitty, by the way. In the chat, everybody go follow Super Kitty on TradingView if you want some of the juiciest technical analysis out there. Super Kitty is one of the best traders I have ever come across, and I don't say that lightly nor flippantly. Check her out. Hey, Fit Trader wants to know if I like Bybit or PHEMEX better. Well, I prefer Bybit, but PHEMEX is also a great option. Tons of liquidity, basically the same as Bybit, just a little bit clunkier. PHEMEX is the original Game Boy. Bybit is the Game Boy Color, y'all. Whoops. What's going on, y'all? My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. Didn't mean to mute myself, guys. Well, blessings to everybody. God is good. Even though it's very cold out, it's still a beautiful day. Let's get into this juicy price action, guys. Let us get into it. So, I want to start with Bitcoin. I want to start with the old corn. Now, Bitcoin, we just experienced this very, very, very juicy move to the upside yesterday. Okay. Now, I want to talk about what has just happened here, and then we can talk about what is going to happen in the future, because I like to get context for everything that happens in the market. So Bitcoin is essentially still just stuck in a range here, right? If we pull a fixed range indicator, we can kind of see that pretty much every time we come below the value area low, whoops, did a vertical instead of a horizontal. Every time we come below the value area low, we get a move to the upside. Every time we come above the value area high, we get a move to the downside. Now, I'm currently in a long from right down here. And actually, guys, believe it or not, I gave a trade setup on Friday to long from 60187, this juicy purple line right here on the chart, a very juicy line right here at 60187. And we can see if we just draw a line and we make the coordinates visible at 60187, 60187, we can see that really that was pretty much the bottom of the move. Okay. Now, how was this level acquired? How is this level acquired? By the way, I'm still in the long, guys. I am still in the long. It was an extremely juicy move. Extremely juicy. High leverage, high leverage. The reason I use such high leverage, even though it was a limit order, well, a number of reasons, guys. Number one, I use good risk management. Number two, I was very, very, very confident in the level. How did we acquire this level? Well, last week we were looking at a possible formation on the chart here, which was this. We had, and very just basic technical analysis here, but we had a falling wedge within a larger triangle here, and the wedge and the triangle lined up perfectly right on that level. And not only that, if we come to an even higher time frame and just pull a fib from this low to the high right here, is that the right fib? I don't know if that's the right fib, guys. Let me see. I'm gonna mess around with some fibs here. You guys know that I have so many fibs and I pull them out all the time. It's just impossible to know where I'm pulling them from. That exact level is also a golden pocket, right, guys? A golden pocket. And so there's just so much confluence here that we're going to get a bounce. And so that is where I took the trade from. The setup was given on Friday, and then I woke up Saturday morning. The limit order had been filled. Take profit one had been hit right from that juicy purple line. And then, of course, by the end of the night, we were off to the horse races, guys. Excuse me. We were off to the horse races. And I mean, yeah, it was juicy, guys. It was pretty dang juicy. And I also did take a short last night as well. And the reason I took a short is because simply, where was that fib from? We had a golden pocket somewhere. I don't know. I took a short from up here because we hit into a golden pocket. And I don't know where I had it pulled from, but that short is still open. I don't know. I've taken profits out, and my stop loss is basically at a break even for me. So, you know, you guys know I love to be schlong, right? I'm all about schlong. I love to short and long at the same time because it puts me in a very advantageous situation. I can short, I can long, and then I can just relax, guys. I can relax. I can turn the brain off. I don't have to worry. Price is going to go up or down. If it goes up or if it goes down, I'm making me some money. All right. So that is what happened with the Bitcoin. And, you know, we are still absolutely range bound here. We are range bound, consolidating within this triangular shape here. And, you know, right now, I'm expecting us, And this is going to be mind-blowing and groundbreaking, guys. But I am expecting us to stay range bound until we break up or break down out of the range. In fact, I am going to say with 100% certainty, all right, I'm going to put myself out there, that Bitcoin is going to range until it stops ranging. So now the question is, where are we gonna range? Where are we going to range from? Well, you know, I was kind of looking, believe it or not, at this was the idea that I kind of drew out last week, where I was looking for the corn to break out of the wedge, hit into the upper trend line, come back down, and honestly, this is my bias, guys. I would prefer for Bitcoin to break down out of the range. Is that going to happen? I don't know. But I would absolutely prefer this, and here's why. Here's why I would prefer it. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen, guys. I do not know, especially since the 4-hour time frame now is starting to print anchors and triggers. But for me, in my mind, a best case scenario for Bitcoin would be us coming down to the 382 retracement of the entire move to the upside. So if we come to a large time frame like the daily here, and don't you hate it when you have your brush tool instead of the cursor? We come to a larger time frame like the daily, we take a fib from that low to the all-time high, and we turn on the 382 level. We can see that we have a very, very, very important level of daily support right here. It's also a weekly support. It's also a 382. And believe it or not, guys, not only is that a 382, a daily and a weekly level, but if we take a ray from the low and connect it to this low here, we can see that we have an intersection with that 382 also. Okay, so you know, depending on how long it takes us to get there, that's actually projecting really, really far in the future. So I don't know if this trend line is actually worth it or not, actually, you know, because I'm expecting us to see highs, all-time highs in December. That's just me. But there's a lot of confluence at this level, so I would really, really, really like to see us get there, because what it would do is it would allow large players to fill up on some very juicy long positions, because everybody who's long from here will be either stopped out or liquidated. It will inject, okay, mandatory injections into the market with all this liquid Bitcoin that then can be bought up and pumped up to new all-time highs. Now, if we go to the daily time frame, which we are currently on, we are getting this green dot on the daily time frame right now. So we're kind of at a point of decision, depending on how much upward this green dot brings us. What very well could happen, it is a weekend. Weekends are famous for hanky-panky, right? They're famous for hanky-panky, is that we just continue getting downward momentum until eventually we print a green trigger wave underneath the 0 line. And a perfect scenario in my world would be to come down to this 382 with a juicy wave on the underneath the 0 line on the daily time frame, which would give us a very clear direction, right? I mean, imagine if we came down to the 382 with a wave right here with this trend line, where we've got our double anchor wave right down here at the low of the move, and then we have a high, our higher low, with the daily coming down to form a nice juicy bottom here, and then again we come down to form a nice juicy bottom, keeping in line with the trend, right? With the trend line, keeping in line with the trend line, right at the 382. That would be the best scenario. Okay, this is what I'm hoping for, guys, and this is the juiciest plan that I have. Of course, we don't trade that idea unless we actually see it happen. It just kind of makes the most sense to me that if we are in a very strong uptrend, that we would come down to the 382. It is the most popular area to retrace from. If we just take it from here to here, we can see we came down and we hit perfectly the 382 fib retracement before another move to the upside, right? Just throwing ideas out there, guys. And, you know, it is interesting also that if we take a look at the drawing that I drew here, that we actually do have, believe it or not, and this is coincidental, but we do have a golden pocket coming in right here on the level that I was hoping that we would come down to after we broke out of the falling wedge. So, you know, this, of course, is purely coincidental that I happened to draw a line here that ended up with a real 382. But it would actually be a really nice move in my mind if we did come down to this local golden pocket here at about 61K and get a little move to the upside before another move to the downside. The 1 hour, we can see momentum coming down. We can see money flow coming down. Technically, we did put a bearish divergence on the 1 hour last night as well, right? We came up, we made a higher high, and the momentum made a lower high. And you know what? Bearish divergences on Market Cipher B are really no joke. They're no joke, guys. They are no joke at all. You know, I shorted from up here last week, and I held my short. I held it. Everyone was bullish and scared to short. Not everyone. A lot of people were shorting. Shout out to everyone who shorted that. But you know, the reason why I was so confident holding a short up here, even it was because of the 1 hour bearish divergence, right? The 1 hour bearish div, and that short, by the way, was a very juicy short. So, you know, I posted in the VIP Discord. Let's see, where did I post that? A few days ago. A few days ago, I posted that. Yeah, I'm still short because of the bearish divergences on the 1 hour and down, right? Trusted Market Cipher. This short that I'm in right here was because of the bearish div on Market Cipher. That was, in fact, a trade setup that I did give in the VIP Discord in advance, right? Right here, of course, we came up a little bit higher than I was hoping, but that's why I let everybody know I'm still holding my short, right? I was building my short. I told everyone that I'm building my short, meaning I already had a position open even as the price was going up. And I was basically, just as long as we stayed within this box, gonna stay short because Market Cipher was giving me the confirmations at resistance. So I shorted Bitcoin all the way down. Well, you know, this wick here basically made that trade extraordinarily juicy. But I shorted it all the way down, and then I longed it from right here. So I shorted the top and longed the bottom just by using some basic technical analysis and Market Cipher. And if you guys want to learn how I trade, how I do this kind of stuff, check out jasoncaspertrading.com, because this course will give you the knowledge and the skills that you need to become a confident, profitable trader. The kind that wears glasses, guys. The kind that wears glasses sometimes, right? Now, what we do in this course is we walk you through so that you have a systematic, methodical approach to these charts, so that you're not out there flopping and groping, longing and shorting, chasing the price. Instead, you're like a lion waiting to pounce upon its prey, right? You're just waiting for price to come up here so you could short it, right? You're just waiting for it. You're not chasing the price up. You missed a long from down here, no worries, right? No worries. Go back to the drawing board, look for the next short. You missed the short from up here, no worries. Go back to the drawing board and wait for the next long, right? This will show you how to do that so that you can have a plan, teach you risk management so that you don't blow your whole account, right? It's very important not to blow your account. 30% discount in the description of the video. Also, if you want to get into the VIP Discord where I post this stuff, and we have a thriving community of traders posting juicy technical analysis in here for Bitcoins, Ethereums, and altcoins and all that stuff, you can check out patreon.com/JasonCasper. Yeah. All right, short on Bitcoin. Let's take a, so honestly, guys, honestly, I'm looking for a bounce around 61K right now. I'm looking for a bounce around 61K. If we lose 61K, I'm going to be looking for a bounce down around 59K, because that is the next fib level that we have. If we break down out of the triangle, right, I would be expecting us to come down to the fib level, get a bounce, get a retest, and then drop. If we lose this triangle, I am expecting us to come down lower, just based on money flow, and basically, you know, that everything that could potentially happen here. If we don't lose the triangle, then I'm not expecting lower. I know that's earth shattering. That is earth shattering. Cool, guys. Well, you know what? This 786 would be a very juicy level in my mind because of the fact that we've got, you know, a wick here and a wick here. So basically, every single person who is in a long from these low wicks here will absolutely be stopped out and or liquidated. And some of these wicks were some very juicy trades, as you guys probably remember. You've been following the channel. So yeah, and so that's basically it for the Bitcoin, guys. I want to take a look at Ethereum here. Ethereum, guys, rejecting right off of the resistance after getting a very clear bounce off support. If you saw my live stream on Friday, you guys know that I was looking for this exact level for a bounce for Ethereum. Go check it out, the live stream. In fact, if you go to youtube.com and you go to the Jason Casper channel, make sure to like and subscribe all my videos and everything, because this channel, I mean, it is just the bee's knees, guys. It is the bee's knees. All right? But no, seriously, where were we talking about Ethereum? Let's see. We talked about SHIB. We talked about this Ethereum. Where did I talk about Ethereum? Here we are. See? Want it to come right down to that exact area right here. Because it was a golden pocket and a point of control of the previous range, we came down right to that exact level. Okay. Also, these were levels that I did give in the VIP Discord as well. Basically, the reason being is because they were just such juicy levels, right? They were such juicy levels. This one right here was our juicy support. And then we came up and we got a very, very nice rejection off of a very juicy resistance where we had a daily level, we had a 786, and then we had a purple line of juicy confluence, guys. The purple lines on my charts are those juicy confluences. And yeah, so right now we got the long for Ethereum, and we're rejecting very, very nicely off of this 786 level. And not only that, but if we come to the 1 hour time frame, you know, we can see that we're currently printing a red dot. How low are we going to go? Honestly, because money flow is getting thick, I do expect more upside, to be honest with you, but we are getting a bearish divergence right here. And so it would be kind of nice if we just came down to test the 382 / point of control of the range, okay? Now, this range that I have pulled here for Ethereum is a range within a range. Because remember, on Friday, I was still considering us to be in this range that we have back here, but we've been trading above the point of control of the old range for quite some time. So now I say we are kind of respecting a new range, and you know, I wouldn't be looking for us to come back down into that old range. This 386 lines up very, very nicely with the value area high of the old range. So we have the value area high, we have the point of control, and we have the 382 retracement. Right now for Ethereum, I would be looking for a bounce right about here, right about 45.12. The reason for that is because not only would it give us the bounce off the point of control and the 382 and the value area high of the old range, but it would allow us to take out this low, thus wrecking everybody who FOMO'd along when we started pumping. Right? We got to think. We got to think of this in terms of large players filling large orders. You can't just market order $500 trillion worth of Bitcoin or Ethereum out of nowhere. There's not that much available on the exchange. You have to limit in, right? If I want to build a long position, and I want to have $500 trillion worth, now I'm going to have to get some people to put some money into the market. So what I'll do is I'll get the price to go up real high, make everyone FOMO long, and then I'll wreck everybody. And as they're getting wrecked, I will be filling my limit orders on the way down, right? But I'm not a big player like that, guys. I am personally not. Right? I am personally not. Shout out to Memory Man. Shout out to Dilla Quays and Crypto News and Solana. People talking about Solana. I would love to talk about Solana, perhaps a little, you know, I got a little bit of soul for a white guy. For a white guy, I got some soul, y'all. I got some soul for a white guy. Yeah, let's see if we can pump the likes, guys. If we can pump these dang likes, I would love to give away 0.025 Bitcoin, man. It's just burning a hole in my Bitcoin wallet. Burning a hole in my Bitcoin wallet. You know? Yeah, we got a question in here. We got a question. Why did I want to enter this trade? There were no divergences. Well, not really. That's not necessarily true. There were divergences right here. Look, 30-minute time frame, 24-minute time frame, 48-minute time frame. Not on the 48-minute time frame, but 1-minute time frame. Money flow coming down, momentum coming down. Bearish divergence. Nah, it's just a little scalp, guys. Just took a little scalp. Right? Am I expecting to win billions of dollars on it? No. Not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. It's just a little tiny scalp. Okay? I'm a scalper. These days, I've changed. I've changed my ways. I used to not scalp at all. Now I've changed my ways, guys. Absolutely changed them. Absolutely changed them. Hang on a second. Okay. Just making sure my stop loss is in profit. You know, I mean, really, this is such a small scalp. Let's be honest here. Right? We're talking 1%. 1%. So, if you're looking for a little scalp, you can scalp those smaller moves. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's pop into the chat here. Let's see what other coins we can do. Shout out to Lady N Crypto. Shout out to Clocks and Clouds. Shout out to the Crypto Yacht. Crypto Yacht, bro. Lil JX. Yeah. That's me. My rapper name. What's good, Machine 13? And what's good, Armando Arizmendi, who says, get them roids, bro. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to go down that road. You know, I have friends that are telling me about growth hormone and TRT and all that. And I have to be honest with you guys. I'm scared to take it. Because I don't want to ruin my body's ability to produce testosterone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be real, guys. You know, the supply chain ain't looking so good. If I was dependent on testosterone, what would I be? I'm a homesteader, guys. Got to be out there with the animals and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Am I still long on ICP? Yes, I am. Let's actually talk about some of these altcoins, okay? Let's talk about some of these altcoins. Well, yeah, we'll talk about some of these altcoins. ICP, still long. I'm long for the long term on ICP, guys. Insane Clown Posse. I am long, okay? So we've been tracking this thing for a while. We've been tracking it, all right? We have been tracking this thing since it was at the bottom of the wedge. And the reason why it was such a juicy altcoin for me to want to get into was because of Market Cipher B. Market Cipher B right here on the 2-day time frame. Not only are we getting anchor, trigger, but we are getting a bullish divergence where as price is holding to this diagonal support, we can see that momentum is coming up over time. What this tells us is that there's an imbalance. An imbalance, meaning that although the price is getting lower, momentum and money flow is coming into the market, showing that there needs to be a correction. And that correction needs to be upwards, right? It has to be upwards because, let's see here. If we go to the altcoin technical analysis channel here, this was back on, when was this? October 28th. October 28th, we could see this happening. We could see that we were getting bullish divergences on the high time frames. We could see that we were forming this falling wedge. And here's the thing. When we are in what I consider altcoin season, right? When we are in altcoin season, okay, potentially altcoin season, I trade pattern breakouts. I very rarely trade pattern breakouts at the breakout. What I like to do is like what I did with Bitcoin, you know, where I traded the pattern breakout at the bottom of the pattern, right? But if I see in altcoin season, during crypto FOMO season, a falling wedge, let this sink into your soul, guys. Falling wedges are one of the most bullish patterns that you could possibly see for an altcoin. And if you ever see a falling wedge, not financial advice, guys, you should never take financial advice from a man who may or may not be on steroids, who has upside down glasses in his basement, okay, in his mom's basement, Someday, Ma, I'm gonna move out. I promise, Ma. I just gotta win one more trade, and then I'll have enough money to finally get me an apartment with some of my friends, right? If you see a falling wedge, what's going on, Nick Ramesh? Falling wedge, right? And it is an altcoin, and it is altcoin season, and there is a bullish divergence on the daily time frame. I would say that there is a very high chance that you are going to break out, right? And what do you know? We did broke out, and from the time that I made that post, we're up about 32%. Of course, we came down a little bit, 30% increase, and I'm expecting much higher for ICP, right? My Juggalo friends are getting stoked on life right now because their coin, guys, their coin is finally going to have time to shine. People are finally going to take Juggalos slightly more seriously. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Let's, do I see a bullish pennant on SHIB? Yeah, let's talk about SHIB too. Let's talk about SHIB as well, because I think that SHIB is a coin that we do need to talk about. Now, SHIB is a coin that I was trading pretty much all last week, right? And you guys know, actually, Friday, I longed SHIB live on the YouTubes, locked in the profit, live on the YouTubes right here. And then what happened was I saw that SHIB was coming down to the 786 level, bullish divergence on the 2-hour and the 1-hour. And you guys know I've been saying that when it comes to coins like the old SHIBmeister, right? SHIB, Tether, Binance. Let's check it out. Right? I've been waiting for the bottom to be in. When we see the bullish divergence on the 1-hour time frame, okay? I was waiting for the uneven butt cheeks on the 1-hour time frame, okay? Now, if anybody's new to the channel, one of my favorite trading strategies is looking for this on the 1-hour time frame, along with a big juicy bottom on the 4-hour time frame. If we take a look at SHIB, every time we finish consolidating, we get what I like to call an uneven butt cheeks on the lower time frame. Okay, uneven butt cheeks is where price is making a lower low and momentum is making a higher low, and that signals that the bottom is in. Okay, it signals that the bottom is in. Where did we get that originally? Where did we get it? Is it here? It was actually right here. It was right here. Right here, after this dump consolidation thing happened, we got an uneven butt cheeks on the 1-hour time frame. Okay, 1-hour butt cheeks on the 1-hour time frame. This is basically where we have one momentum wave that is split up into two momentum waves right here, okay? And we have what I call the Cracadius maximus right here, okay? It's a very scientific word, guys. And what this is it divides the hump into two cheeks, a left cheek and a right cheek. And if we look at the two cheeks, we can see it's quite uneven, okay? The left glute is very strong and the right glute is not firing because of some kind of trauma to the tissue that when you squat and deadlift now, you can't get that right glute to fire. It causes a muscular imbalance. And when you have a muscular imbalance, your body will try to overcompensate for that, right? And so we have the uneven butt cheek, which gives us an overcompensation, okay? And price moves up from there. So what happened on Friday was we actually did come down to what I thought was a 786, but actually ended up being a 0.65. And we can very, very clearly see here a very, very uneven gluteus maximus, okay? Extremely uneven, okay? Now, it's no joke, because your glutes is the biggest muscle group in your body, okay? You guys want to burn more calories, work out your dang glutes. But we could see that we have a very, very strangely shaped buttocks here, where we have very pointy butt cheeks with a very indented butt crack here with a wide space. That's okay. The shape of the butt doesn't matter, and the poignance of the cheeks also matters not. But what matters is that the right cheek is a little bit less plump than the left. Okay, that's really all that matters. And so when I saw this, I said the bottom is in, right? The bottom is in. So I posted, I'm long in here because we have bullish divs on the 2-hour and down, and I kept the risk small. The trade didn't go so well at first, guys. right? Because we fell right through that 786. But I stayed in the trade. Okay, I stayed in the trade. And the reason I stayed in the trade, I said I have no stop loss, right? No stop loss. I was only risking 1% of my account if I got liquidated. But then what happened, guys, was we had a massive bounce, right? Trusted the dang indicators. Once that 1 hour confirmed, I stayed in the SHIB trade, right? And then I said that I increased my leverage and added more to the trade. Definitely not financial advice, by the way. And that was probably the best non-financial advice I ever gave myself, because we absolutely pumped. And you know, that trade was a pretty juicy one, guys. So now let's kind of talk about, you know, SHIB and what I see happening on it right now. Okay, because we can see for SHIB that we are now consolidating after the initial pump. We are consolidating. What is going to happen now? A lot of people hate SHIB. All right, they don't want to. A lot of people are jumping SHIB on this one. Okay, because they're like, yeah, it's a meme coin, right? I don't trust the meme coins. Well, I don't trust them either, guys. And I honestly look at this as more of a gamble. And if you're going to invest or trade in this coin, make sure that it is something you are willing to lose, okay? Don't ever be, if you have rent money, okay? If you have rent money, don't be wasting that stuff on leverage trading SHIB. But if you got yourself a little bit of play money on the side that your wife don't know about, I hope my wife's not listening. Shout out to Big Butts 28, my beloved wife. You know, if you got something that your wife don't know about, okay, well, you know, then if you see something like this, you know, if your wife don't know about it, then she's not going to be mad when you come home with a $3,000, with a 3,000% profit. I'm telling you, she won't be mad about it. She'll be happy about it, right? So we are consolidating here in this little range here. After getting a bounce off the golden pocket, in hindsight, this was the golden pocket we bounced off of. You guys know that I had multiple golden pockets here, and each one I longed, you know, got a little bounce here, got a little bounce there, got a little bounce here, finally got the bottom, okay? I don't recommend catching falling knives unless you really know what you're looking for on Market Cipher, and you lock in your dang profits. But now we're clearly consolidating here. The VWAP is looking like it's about to curve up on the 4-hour time frame. So let's take a look and see what we got going on here. First of all, you know, if we pull a fib from the low, from the high to the low, which high to the low is it? This one right here. We can see that we did get a very, very clear rejection out of the Fibonacci golden pocket level. Okay, very, very clear rejection. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And now we can see that we are currently, if we pull a fib from the swing low to the swing high, okay, we go ahead and turn on our 382 fib level, we can see that we are finding very, very, very clear, strong support on the 382 level. Now, to me, this is a tad more bullish than it is bearish, because we're holding the support at a key fib level. I would even let us come down to and keep my long position open to the 618 fib level, because not only is it a 618 golden pocket area, but it's also the upper trend line of this channel that we were respecting numerous times, right? It was our resistance, then our support, and then we fell right through it, but I think it's still a good level to keep on the chart, especially since we have a golden pocket here. But if we go to the 1-hour time frame, we can see that money flow wants to cross to the upside. We can see that potentially right now we're getting an inverse head and shoulders on Market Cipher B. Okay, that's giving me hope for more upside on the 1-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, the VWAP is looking like it wants to cross back up to the upside. If we go to the daily time frame, okay, the daily time frame, the VWAP looks indecisive. But if the VWAP does curve to the upside here, money flow is getting thick, right? Money flow is getting thicker. And if we get a nice juicy green dot somewhere up in here on SHIB on the daily, then I think we could get another pump here. That's kind of what I'm hoping for as far as the SHIB goes, okay? And I've jumped aboard the SHIB, and you know, I'm just staying on, guys. I'm staying on. There's no reason for me to get off right now. No reason at all for me to get off the SHIB right now. All right. Should we take a look at some other coins, guys? Should we take a look at some other dang coins? That was a juicy SHIB trade. This was the best trade I've ever taken that was ever in this much drawdown, guys. This was, you know, I almost did. No, I don't think I almost got liquidated. I was like halfway there. Halfway to liquidation. How's ETH looking? How's my ETH short looking, guys? It's not looking too great, is it? I'll be honest with you though. I will short it again if we come up to this juicy purple line with a bearish dip. That juicy purple line, guys. Those purple lines are no joke. Those purple lines are no joke. And guys, if you want to learn this stuff, check out jasoncaspertrading.com. This course will walk you through step by step everything you need. You have a plan to be a man with a plan. Also, VIP Discord, you can get in. Patreon.com/JasonCasper. You can see all my TA, all my trade setups, potential trade setups, guys. Not talking actual trade setups, although sometimes I do give signals like I did for SHIB, where I said I'm long. Okay? But you can't just follow me, guys. You can't follow me, because if you were too high leveraged, you would have been liquidated before you were in massive juicy profits. Massive juicy profits, right? The kind where you can call your boss and tell her, you know what, I'd rather eat dog poo than come to work today. Funny story, guys. I actually did quit a job that way. I was a barista at Starbucks. Is it barista or baristo? I don't remember. But I can make you a mean upside down iced caramel macchiato. Or a hot one. Right? I could make a mean one. I could make you a grande, a triple grande upside down Americano. Okay? I could make one still. But it got to the point, guys, where I would rather eat dog feces than go to work. And I didn't call. I actually texted my boss. Shout out to Margaret. If you're watching this, Margaret, I hope you also quit that job and are now trading cryptocurrency. Because you know it was too stressful and corporate was putting way too much pressure on you. You deserve better, Margaret. Shout out to Margaret, guys, my old manager. You know, it was just so crazy over there. Now, I was a good salesman. I sold so many French presses. Customers loved me. The way I act on YouTube is the way I acted on Starbucks, right? Making sarcastic jokes, smiling at people, wearing upside down glasses, right? And yeah, man, corporate just put way too much pressure on the managers, which put too much pressure on their employees. And I said, you know what, Margaret, I would rather eat dog poo and come to work. And I told her, you know what, Margaret, I'm going to go start my own business. I did. And praise God, it was successful and the Lord blessed it. I no longer do that business. Now I'm full-time crypto. All right, enough of that. Let's see what other things we got here. ADA pumping. Let's talk about ADA. Yeah, let's talk about some Cardano, guys. Let's talk about some Cardano. Mana doing kind of good. I'm kind of dabbling in the mana here, guys. I'm dabbling in the mana. How's Cardano doing? This is the 5 hour. Let's go to the daily. How are we doing, Cardano? Are we doing all right? Are we doing all right? This is not this is not Cardano. No wonder things look so strange on here, guys. No wonder they do. Now here we go. This is the Cardano I like. Now guys, this is my current Cardano long position. Okay, this is my Cardano long position right here. I am long from $1.81. The low was $1.79. This trade setup I did give a month in advance in the VIP Discord. Let's see. Yeah, this was it right here on the 27th of September. Gave the setup. It took a whole month before we had our confirmations, came to our level. But when we did, we can see quite an explosive move to the upside. But it's not all rainbows and butterflies. It's compromise that moves us along, guys. And so when we came up to, okay, all relationships start out great. You meet the person, boom, first few dates, things are going so well, right? You're like, man, I had such a great time on that date. Maybe this is going to turn into something long term, right? Dating for a while, first argument, come down, right? Next, major argument, right at the retest of the golden pocket and the trend line that we used to be consolidating in, right? And what happens? Rejection, absolute rejection, turmoil. Maybe we need to take a break. Consolidating in this symmetrical triangle. And then we do break down. And you guys know I was long on Cardano from somewhere like here. I forget. Yes, I don't remember. Somewhere. I'm stopped out of it now. In profits, of course. Of course, in profits, guys. But here's the thing. When we broke out of the triangle, we got to bounce perfectly off of our juicy level. And the reason that level was so juicy, guys, was simply because of the fact that we had a golden pocket right here. Okay, we had a golden pocket. This box of support was our target for the potential juicy long. But we can clearly see that we found some very, very, very clear resistance at the Fibonacci golden pocket level. And from there, we had a very strong rejection to the downside. Okay, now, I had mentioned in my VIP altcoin stream that I would be looking to compound my long position at this daily level area. We never came down to that daily level area, so I never got to compound my long, which is unfortunate, okay? Not saying it still can't happen, but we do have, you know, if we pull our fib from, the swing low to the swing high, we can see that we do have a golden pocket flash daily level down here, okay? If we come back down to this level, I will be looking to add to my long position, but I do still think things look bullish, okay? I still think this relationship has hope, okay? We had our minor setback here, we had an argument, we've had time to cool off, we're taking a break, and you know what? We miss each other, right? We miss each other. We've had our break, we miss each other. It's like, what is it like? It's like the episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob goes to work at the chum bucket against his will, right? And then SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs sing a heart-wrenching duet. This kitchen's not the same without you, okay? I'm sure you all know the song. Well, that's what it's like right now in our relationship, right? We can't do anything without thinking about our beloved significant other. And so, you know, I think that we're going to give it another try. I think we're going to give it another try, right? I think we're going to do that. If we take a look at the daily time frame here, we can see that we are getting what appears to be almost an uneven butt cheek pattern on the daily. But now that VWAP, which was a floppy woppy, is starting to get more upright. And when the VWAP gets upright, the relationship has hope, guys, okay? When there's a happy wappy, I'm trying to think of some kind of proverb that I could write. When you have a happy wappy, I can't think of anything. But the fact that the VWAP is back up is very bullish to me. We go to the 4-hour time frame. We can see that we got the money flow is curving to the upside on the 4-hour time frame. You know, we did have this rejection here, but we've been holding support very, very, very well. I mean, really, we've been holding support very, very well. We have not been able to come below $1.92 since the initial bounce off that golden pocket. And when we're consolidating sideways and we see something like this, where we got an anchor, trigger, money flow, up, that means to me that we are going to get a pump, okay? Get a pump, right? I have hope. We're going to give it another try, guys. And if we do have a pump, this is still our major resistance. This golden pocket here, $2.15. If we can come above $2.15, then I think we can see much higher prices for Cardano over here. And the levels I would be looking for would be, well, some of these fib extension levels, okay? Bitcoin is getting a blue wave, aka a green dot, on the 1 minute, on the 1 hour time frame right now. This is breaking news, everybody. Breaking news, breaking Bitcoin news. We got a green dot on the 1 hour time frame. If we zoom in here to the 1 hour time frame, we can see that we've got ourselves another green dot. What is going to come of this? Are we going to get a massive pump? Are we going to break out of this bull flag consolidation period that we have right here? Perhaps. Perhaps we will. Perhaps we will. Okay? But let us not be ignorant of the fact, my dear brethren, that we do indeed have some important support resistances up above us, right? We do indeed have some important resistances above us, right? Let's just keep that in mind, guys. Let's just keep in mind the fact that we have a wick right here, and we have potentially a chicken drinking water down right here, okay? Let's keep in mind that we're range bound, right? And it's always best to look for shorts during the pumps and look for longs during the dump. Just saying. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Although the 4 hour looks pretty good, I have to be honest with you. 4 hour money flow crossing to the upside. Last time that happened, we did get a really juicy pump. But it is a weekend, guys. And weekends are full of hanky-panky. They're full of hanky-panky. Shout out to Jellybean. Shout out to Crypto Tom and Andrew G and Boyan. Yeah, guys, let's get the likes up. We only need 300 more likes than we have viewers for me to give away $1,500 of Bitcoin. Right? $1,500 of Bitcoin. Who wouldn't want that? Who would not want that, guys? Who would not want that? What do I think about XR Pizzle? Yeah. Shout out to B Giffen, who's up 125% because of the ICP call. Well, that's awesome, my friend. I'm very glad to hear that. Yeah, that was pretty dang juicy, was it not? That ICP? Yeah, you know what? Let's take a look at Ripple. What do we have to lose, guys? Besides all our Bitcoin, all our Ethereum, all our Ripple, all our fiat currency, all our friends, we have nothing else to lose. Now, just so you guys know, I have not been really trading XR Pizzle for a while, although I took some very juicy shorts on it, and longs. I don't know why I haven't been trading this lately. Let's see here. Let's just take a look. Well, we've got this triangle, guys. We've got this triangle. It's a very large one. We got a perfect bounce off of this key level right here. Okay, perfect bounce off this key level. You can see right here. I probably should have taken this long, guys, but I did not. Because I haven't been trading Ripple, so I wasn't paying attention. Wait a second. No, there's no way I'm in a long right now. I know all the positions I'm in right now, and XR Pizzle is definitely not one of them. So, yeah. Shout out to Lambo Rambo, by the way. Yeah, so for XR Pizzle, guys, you know, I think that we're consolidating in this triangular structure here. And one could even make the argument that we're respecting this trend line here. And we are respecting this trend line right here, potentially. Maybe we need to adjust our trend line slightly, right? And if this is the case, guys, well, for XR Pizzle, I would say that, hang on. You know, if we do break out of this triangle, I would be looking to short it from up here. Honestly, just saying, guys. Just saying. And also, you know, if we do break down out of this triangle, see here, I'd probably be looking to take a juicy long from, honestly, like, maybe like around 58 cents all the way down to maybe 41 cents. I know it's a huge range, but yeah, probably this white box right here, I'd be looking to take a long from it, guys. I have to be honest with you. But overall for XR Pizzle, turn off some of this stuff. You know, I mean, obviously, if everything pumps, Ripple's gonna pump, guys. We have a green dot on the day. It's also a bearish divergence as we're coming into resistance. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm neutral on it. I would have to do some fresh analysis, right? You know, I would have to do some more fresh analysis. But if everything pumps, Ripple's gonna pump for sure. For sure. All right. Yeah, make sure to smash up the likes, y'all. Let's take a look at ICP real quick. And you know, ICP, it's like when it's the winter time, right? And you have to go number one outside, right? Yeah, the winter time. Negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit. You have to go number one outside. And you just go ahead and go, right? In the bushes. Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be an ICP. It's going to be an ICP. And ICP, we already went over it, guys. We already did go over it, indeed. Okay? But, again, I'm bullish on it. Again, I've been long spot and low leverage long from around here up very much. I'm bullish. Look at the 2-day time frame here, guys. Money flow crossing to the upside on the 2-day. Bullish divergence on the 2-day. Does it mean we're not going to have volatility? Doesn't mean that at all, guys, but it means long term, this is one of my coins. I'm kind of hoping to get rich, super rich, guys, buying a Lamborghini tractor because I took an ICP in the winter outside in the bushes, which were covered in snow. Turn the snow yellow, guys. Yellow ICP. What's up, Brian McLung? Spamming the dang chat over here. Crypto, yeah, likes AVAX because it reminds him of that chick. And yeah, I'm into the AVAX as well, guys. I'm into AVAX as well. I just took a look at XRP, Victor. Basically, my what's going on with Ethereum right here? Aha. Let's see what's going on with Ethereum right here. Actually, guys, let's take a look. Let's take a look at ETH. Right. Now, all right, let's take a look at Ethereum. I don't know what's going to happen here, right? I don't, but I'll tell you one thing. I will tell you one thing for sure, which is this. You know, unless we can come above this area, I'm still be looking for shorts here, right? Now, I know what y'all are saying. We got ourselves a W, right? I know. Not only did we get a W, but we even came down, took out all the liquidity from this low. Now we're getting a pump to the upside, right? What's wrong with you, Jay? Why are you looking for shorts? You crazy? Trying to short in an uptrend? Well, first of all, guys, I do like to short in the uptrends. And yes, Brad, I'm still looking at VeChain for long-term HODL. I do like to shorten uptrends, and here's the truth. If we do come up to that purple line, okay, like this, we have to just look at what's been happening here. 12-minute time frame. The money flow, the momentum is coming down, right? Coming down. And when that happens, guys, it's not the most bullish thing in the world. Okay. Also, guys, we could get a very slight bearish div on the 1 hour time frame, even on the 45, 48-minute time frame. Right? Just saying here. Just saying. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I do short in the uptrend. I use good risk management, guys. Good risk management will save you. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing about risk management, right? Story time. If you're only risking 1% of your account, right? You ain't got nothing to worry about. If you get yourself a nice high probability setup, well, if it don't work out for you, guess what? Wait for the next trade. It ain't going to hurt you. Ain't going to set you back too much. The thing about trading is about making money consistently over time. You could take a few losses. The truth is, guys, honestly, I'm being honest with you. I don't take that many losses. Yeah, I take my losses, right? But because I use good risk management, most of the time, I've got myself some break-evens or some wins. And over time, over days, over weeks, over months, growing my account, right? Right? Shout out to David, who's become insanely more profitable by using blue and purple candles. That is true. That will make you more profitable, guys. For sure, it will. It will make you more profitable. Will absolutely make you more profitable. And yeah, it absolutely will. By the way, if you guys don't have Market Cipher, I think have a 25% discount in the description. Also, if you want to trade on Bybit and PHEMEX, I do have affiliate links in the video. If you want to support the channel, of course, you totally don't have to. But if you want to support me and use my affiliate link to get a Bybit account, well, it would be an honor. It would be an absolute honor, y'all. Do I trade stocks or Forex at all? Currently, no. I used to trade Forex. I learned TA by trading stocks. I didn't really ever trade stocks, guys. I didn't really ever. I should, but I don't have time. To be honest, guys, I barely have time to trade crypto. You guys know, I mostly trade Bitcoin and a handful of alts. That's all I really have time for. I mean, if you're a stock trader, you got to be like scanning stuff and looking at all this crazy stuff. At least the market's closed. At least you have time to relax when you're doing your TA. I'm doing my Bitcoin TA in the morning, freaking out while that the move is going to happen without me, or that the move is going to happen when I'm asleep. Because you guys think fib time works. Well, bedtime, that is what will move the market. Bedtime. Yeah, let's check out Binance Coin, which is absolutely pumping. Absolutely. Let's check out BNB. Is Cardano still pumping? Let's check it out. Nothing's really pumping too crazy, right? I'll bet you though. Let's check out Binance Coin. Wow. That's wild. That is wild, guys. Wow. Well, it looks very bullish. Looks very, very, very bullish. I mean, I'm bullish on all the exchange coins. So BIT, BNB, I'm bullish on them, guys. The exchange coins are bullish. We're going to go into a crypto bull cycle. The parabolic end of the bull market, guys. And all these things are going to pump, right? But because Binance is probably the largest exchange in the world for now, definitely not in America. But yeah, I think these things are going to pump. But right now, I can't really say much. This is the weekly time frame. We have a green dot in the monthly. Plenty of room on the weekly to go up more. The daily is just in absolute retarded mode as far as momentum waves go. But you know, money flow is still coming down. So this looks like we're just being set up for a nice parabolic, juicy move to the upside, guys. I would want to wait for a retrace before I get into this if I wasn't already into it, and the reason is because we can see on the 4-hour time frame we've got ourselves money flow and momentum coming down as we're making a new all-time high here. So what I would like to really see is a retracement after this move. And let's see, so down to last time. All right. Yeah, I would want to see a retracement here. I would want to see us come down to at least guys, 640 bucks, preferably 620 bucks, preferably 620. I would want to see a retest of this last high here. Yeah, I would want to see a retest of that last high, guys. I'm not in on VNB, right? I missed that boat. I missed the SHIB. I missed the SHIB. Daily Dose of Crypto wants to know why ADA is not pumping. Well, I could make something up for you, or I could just say, I don't know. I don't know why anything does what it does, but I will say, all I can do is prepare for the future, right? Be a prepper. Be a prepper. Eat a pepper. Be a prepper, eat a pepper. Eat a pepper, be a prepper. I had some sheep, and they had a shepherd. I don't know why Link is sitting, Matt. I haven't really been looking at Link too much, guys. I haven't really been. But yeah, honestly, so all these exchange coins are absolutely going to pump. Everything's going to pump, guys. Everything's going to pump, right? Especially when grandparents start getting into crypto. Once the media starts pushing this, once the media starts pushing it, that's the final stage of you know, crash. In my opinion, the final stage of the bull market, right? Once everyone's Southern grandpa. You know what I'm saying, guys? The old Southern grandpa story again. And I've been trying to get my grandpa into Bitcoin for so long. Grandpa, you know, you need to get some Bitcoin. He's like, you know what, son? I ain't into none of that Bitcoin stuff. I'm gonna tell you, the only thing I have faith in is the United States dollar, backed by George W. Bush himself. All right, because I'm super conservative. Okay, old school. They don't make them like me no more. And you know, I would try, trying to get him into it, but he's, you know what, son? No, you know, I don't understand it. It ain't based on nothing. Unlike the dollar, backed by George W. I got myself a nice 401k, got me some nice retirement pension, and, you know, eventually, all our grandparents, they're going to start to realize, hey, you know, my 401k ain't worth nothing. And the cost of living is going up so much, and my money's not getting me what it used to. That's when everyone's going to start to get into some Bitcoin. And that's the dangerous part. You know, when grandpa will start going on Coinbase.com, getting some Bitcoin and Ethereum, that's when you know this thing's coming down, all right? Because I think it's scientifically proven that when old people buy at the top, it causes a crash. Shout out to Eke Elindu. My man, Eke Elindu, with a word of advice. He says, you all can do this on your own. This dude is a clown, and he don't be knowing he will drop a video and the market will do the opposite, but by reading the headline freshly out your sleep, catching you off. Shout out to Eke Elindu. Everybody, I am not a financial advisor, but my man, Eke Elindu, good old Eke, he is the in-house financial advisor for the Jason Casper YouTube channel. The official, let's see here. The official financial advisor for the Jason Casper YouTube channel. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go to the Iki and Lendu. This is actually my secret weapon on how I am able to actually find my trade setups is I follow Iki Elendu's financial advice. Okay? Now, if you guys want... Oh snap, bro. This is hot. This is hot. It's actually good. Let's check it out.
We was out down in that cell on that hard bed. We were like, yo, I got my young nigga shining. We was out down in that cell busting down sprays. We was out down in that cell on that hard bed. We were out down in that cell, couldn't make bill. We were out down in that.
All right, so my man Iki Elendu, all right? You guys know. A new member of the Clout crew, my official financial advisor. And you guys know how much I love Carl from the Moon. But I have a feeling my man Iki, we are gonna have to replace Carl from the Moon's face with good old Iki, my man. Here we go. Now you guys know the story about me and Carl. This is when we were at the county fair, me and Carl from the Moon. But this story has a plot twist, guys. Carl had to go. His Russian girlfriend called him. He had to go. My man Iki came out, right? I heard him coming. He's got a little creak in his step. When he walks, his knee goes. All right. Sorry. My whiteness is showing, guys. My whiteness is showing. And me and Iki had a little talk at the county fair, right? And Iki recognized me. He's like, is this that clown from YouTube? Man, the market does the opposite. The market does the opposite. And he came over to me and he schooled me a thing or two. Iki schooled me a thing or two. He's like, Jason, I recognized you because you got the Market Cipher tattoo. You got the Bitcoin tattoo. You got the Bible. You got the laptop open. And me and Iki made a deal, all right? We made a deal. It's called the Iki Weekly. And the deal is every week, Iki sends me all my technical analysis so that I know what to do for the week. It's called the Iki Weekly. Shout out to Iki. Now I'm going to have to, because I don't want to lose my Call from the Moon picture, I'm going to have to export a new picture of Iki. Okay? Shout out to Iki, my man. Shout out to Iki, my man. All right, let's get back to it, guys. Let's get back to it. Oh, man. Iki Weekly. I love you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, man. Oh, man. Is that you, Iki, though? Eke, I'm sorry, I'm probably pronouncing your name wrong. Is that actually you? Is that your actual music? Because I don't know. If it is, pretty good, man. You and Crypto Yacht should do a little... you and Crypto Yacht, maybe. Iki Weekly. You know, if Iki Weekly and Crypto Yacht do a collab, maybe I could, maybe I could get into some, maybe we could all do a collab together. All right. Oh my goodness. Shout out to TK Movies, by the way. Shout out to TK Movies. Oh man. All right, guys. Well, you know, this stream's been going on long enough. I think I'm gonna have to cut it. I think I'm gonna have to cut it. Let's see here. Iki, is that really you, bro? Is that you rapping? Is that your music? It is. That's him. Well, cool. Well, good stuff. Everyone go check out Iki Weekly on the YouTube. Give him a like. Give him a subscribe. The dude doesn't have very many subs. Let's pump his subs, guys. Let's pump up Iki Weekly over here. Pump him up. Let's see. Everyone go subscribe to Iki Weekly right now. Oh, man. Can't find Iki Weekly now. Where are you, Eeks? The old Ekinator. Trying to eke you out some more likes, bro. Some more subs. Here we go. Iki Alendu. Everyone go. He only has 4 subs, man. I'm about to subscribe to Iki Weekly over here. This might be him too. Iki Weekly's got 2 channels. Iki Weekly's got 2 channels. Nice, nice. Well, I subscribed to both of them, Eeks. Subscribe to both the Ekinator channels. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to head out. Oh, can we? Did we get enough likes to do a Bitcoin giveaway? No, we didn't. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's head out, guys. I'm gonna drop another video later today about how to quit your job and become a full-time trader. Step-by-step guide. Shout out to Miguel who subscribed to Iki Weekly. I subscribed as well. All right, guys. God bless everybody. In the name of Jesus the Messiah. And receive this blessing in the Hebrew language. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha. Shalom. B'Shem Yeshua HaMashiach Elohei Israel, which in English means, may the Lord bless you, may he protect you, may he cause his face to shine upon you, may he be gracious unto you, may the Lord lift up his countenance upon you, give you completeness. In the name of Jesus the Messiah, the God of Israel. Amen. Do pray that all y'all are blessed. My man Iki Weekly, God bless you too, bro. I know you don't agree with my technical analysis. That's okay, my friend. We all have different opinions here. No hate.